What's going on, guys? It's Bones. I just woke up and I'm going to be playing some NU today with some of the new Pokemon that just dropped. Let's do that again. What's going on, guys? It's Bones. I'm going to be playing some NU today, and I just woke up and I have this team with the Heliolisk and Verizon, which just dropped into NU. And we're gonna play some games with it. But before we go over that team, we're gonna be going over the question of the day, which is, what is your favorite Smogon tier to play in? And if you don't play by Smogon rules, why and what do you play by? So, if I were to answer that, my answer would probably be OU. Sorry, I just woke up, because I just really like the Mons in OU, and I get bored of OU a lot, but that's always going to be like the staple for me of what I enjoy playing. So, we're going to go over the team real quick. We have 4G LTE, the Life Orb Verizon with Swords Dance, Stone Edge, Close Combat, and Leaf Blade. Then we have Jammies, the Choice Specs Heliolisk with Volt Switch, Hyper Voice, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Then we have Iggy Azalea, the Garbodor, and Black Sludge, Aftermath, Toxic Spikes, Gunk Shot, and Drain Punch. Bort, the Seismitoad with Leftovers, Scald, Water Absorb, Specially Defensive, Scald Earth Power, Stealth Rock, and Toxic. Then we have Migraine, the Archeops with Defog, Taunt, Acrobatics, and Earthquake. And then we have Not Spooky, the Mismagus with Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, Calm Mind, and Energy Ball. So we're going to see how that works and look for a battle. And hopefully I could win them, because as I said, I just woke up, but I'm not gonna play the tired card. Okay, we got this. He's gonna lead with the Malamar, which is actually gonna pose some problems. Actually, he has a couple leads. Boom, 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 boom. The Malamar might be a bit of a problem, but hopefully I'll be able to take care of it. So, predicting him to lead with like the Regirock or the Crustle or the Steelix or the Malamar, I think my best bet is going to be leading with Heliolisk, going for a Volt Switch depending on what wants to come in. It's the Steelix. It's the Electivire. Okay. I can't Volt Switch on you because you're gonna have Motor Drive, and I don't want to raise your speed. Excuse me. Let's calc something. Let's see, whenever this wants to load. Heliolisk versus Electivire. Choice Specs Timid with Hyper Voice is going to have a small chance of killing, which I don't want to go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and switch out to Garbodor. This way I can start setting up my hazards. And it doesn't seem as though he has a Defogger. This is for the Cross Chop, it's going to do nothing. And he's Life Orb, we see. So let's go ahead and set up a Toxic Spike, because he doesn't have a Poison type to take those, and I can go ahead and get Poisons off on 4 of his Pokemon. So that should be pretty cool. That should be pretty cool indeed. I'm going to start the timer. Oh, no, don't have to. This for a Wild Charge, it's going to do a bit more. But I know I could take another one. I could go for another layer of Toxic Spikes, but I don't know what I want to do. I might just want to take a bunch of damage on the Electivire, because I don't specifically need this Garbodor for anything on his team, because he does have 2 Steel types. So I think I'm just going to go for another Toxic Spike. Let's just go for a regular Spike. That might be handy. I'm gonna go for another wild charge. It's not gonna kill. He's gonna take some damage. That's all I really wanted. And if he wants to, he's gonna take aftermath damage if he takes me out, along with damage from the thing, the recoil and life orb. So let's just go for another spike. No, let's just go for another toxic spike while we're at it, because he doesn't have anything to get rid of hazards. And yeah, that's a lot of damage taken on that. So I could just come in here and clean it up with... I'm going to put a lot of pressure on him. If I go out into Heliolisk, he'd have to come out into Steelix probably. And even then, I don't think Steelix is going to want to take stuff. He can't switch Electivire back in, so, I mean, it's going to die. So let's go out into Heliolisk. Excuse me. I'm coughing today. He said crit mattered. I'm gonna go ahead, and the most beneficial thing to lock myself into would be Surf, I think. The Surf will take this out, and if I go into Surf, he's probably gonna have to go into the Malamar, which I can Volt Switch on, and then he'll go for a Superpower, and I can go into my Mismagius. He actually goes out into his Poniard, which is interestingly enough. He might go for a Sucker Punch here or a Sword Stance. I don't know if I want to let him set up a Sword Stance. I kind of just want to go for a Surf and see what he's going to do. I'm going to do that because I think he's going to Sword Stance, and I don't want to let him get that for free. Yo, wow, that just kills. This thing is strong. This thing is a lot stronger than I thought it was. Should have gone for the Sucker Punch, boy. I think I'm in a pretty good position right now. If he goes out into his Malamar, he's going to take poison damage every turn, and again, I could just go right out into my Mismagius, who I believe I put Dazzling Gleam on. He actually goes into Crustle. I'm not entirely sure why, because I'm pretty sure it dies to a Surf, right? Let's put Surf on here. Let's go Crustle. Yeah, Surf just kills this thing. Unless it's... what if it's Spadef? I think, yeah, Surf is just gonna kill this. I don't know why he went into that. Malamar probably could have taken one. That is different. I don't know why you did that. Excuse me. I am just coughing because my throat is very dry. He's just gonna forfeit, as he went into a Steelix that I also would have killed with a Surf. But okay, well that's gonna be that game, and let's go ahead and try to find another one. We found another one. We've got Ali times 10, I guess. So we have to fight 10 of these guys. So that stinks. I guess he's gonna lead with his Archeops. I don't really have a problem with that. I could lead with my Seismitoad. I could lead my... no, I can't lead my Gardevoir because he probably has Earthquake. But I think I'm gonna lead with my Seismitoad, and if he leads with the Archeops, I'm gonna assume that he's gonna want to taunt, so I'm just gonna go for the Scald. But if he leads with the Steelix, then I'm also in a pretty good position, because Steelix is pretty much walled by Seismitoad. Isn't Quagsire in this tier now? I might want to start using Quagsire. I think I want to put Quagsire on this team. I might do another video with this team, but with Quagsire instead of Seismitoad, because I'm pretty sure Quagsire is NU now. Pretty sure. And Quagsire would do everything that I would want Seismitoad to do, except with Recovery. So, you feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. And if this guy takes a while, I might just cut it out, but I don't know, we're gonna have to find out. In the meantime, we could appreciate this adorable picture of a dog lying on its shoe. What are you doing with that shoe, dog? You don't wear shoes, you're a dog. Oh yeah, this is taking a while. I'm gonna cut until he picks a move. Okay, this guy did not come back. So, we're gonna go ahead and find more battles. Click here to full resolution. What? Okay. So whoever decided to make this Showdown, I haven't seen this one before, but we're gonna play with it anyway, with this background. I'm just gonna play with this background anyway. Okay, so I think he's gonna lead with the camera up, so I can just go ahead and lead with Seismitoad, and I can get my rocks up. I put Grass Knot on the Seismitoad between where we cut. This thing's gonna Quiver Dance, and there's no doubt about that. And these things usually carry Quiver Dance, Sleep Powder, Bug Buzz, and Thing. So I have to think of what I want to put asleep. I guess this thing. He actually just goes for Energy Ball as I get up my rocks. That's okay. Now, as I assume he's going to do that again, I don't think he has anything to touch Garbodor, Iggy. So let's go into that. And I think I can hit it with a Gunk Shot. Hurricane. I eat that up too. So let's go for the Gunk Shot. And now you decide to Sleep Powder. Okay, now you're gonna think you're gonna want to set up. This Vivian is gonna cause so many problems for me. I think I can go ahead and go into... Okay. I'm not gonna outspeed with Archeops if you go for a thing, but I really don't want to let you set up, is the thing. If I had a Scarfer now, this would be the time to have a Scarfer. This would definitely be the time to have a Scarfer. I think I'm gonna have to go into Jammies and hope that he can't kill me with a Bug Buzz. He actually just goes for another Hurricane. He's not Quiver Dancing, and I get confused. Here we go. I'm probably gonna hit myself too. I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch. If he wants to switch in the camera up, that's fine. I'm just gonna hit myself in confusion, because why not? And he's just gonna go for another Hurricane. Let's go for a Volt Switch again. And if I don't hit myself this time, that would be... Oh, wow, I'll just hit myself again. That's cool, that's cool. I'll just die to a Hurricane. That's friggin' awesome. That's really aggravating. Okay, so now we can go into Archeops. This is so annoying. We can go for an Acrobatics. And of course you're sashed, and you're gonna go for an Endeavor. And that's obnoxious. So I guess I'll just go for an Acrobatics again. And now I have all this damage on all my Pokemon because of a Vivian with Endeavor. Oh god. Ice Shard, I do not want to take. But you're probably just gonna go for Knockoff because you outspeed me anyway. So, I guess my best bet is to sack this thing off. Yeah, let's just go for an acrobatics and sack this off. Because, yep. Okay. So, we don't see an item. So there's a good chance that he may be a Violite. So what we can do here is go into Miss Magus. That's a bad play. Why did I do that? I can't click cancel. Oh god, what did I just do? Because now you're going to go for a knockoff and it's going to probably kill me. Can I calc that? Sneasel. We didn't see the life orb, so it's probably this set right here against a Miss Magus. Knockoff does not kill, and I can burn this. That was such a stupid play though, IMO, because I really shouldn't have gone out into this. I should have just gone into Garbardor. Knockoff just kills? What? Why? That's not... What? Are you adamant? He might be adamant. He might have been adamant. No, if he was adamant, it still wouldn't have killed. What's his move then? What's or his item? I just lost because of that, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I didn't expect that at all. Let's go ahead and go for Scald. He's just gonna knock off my left. I actually lived that. I probably should have just gone into that then. And I don't get a burn. Why would I get a burn? I don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna sack it off. This is annoying. Yeah. I just lose to this thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and forfeit, so you don't have to go through all that again. And how long has this been? 19 minutes. Let's go for one more. Let's go for one more here. One more here. We've got Funky Carrot. Where's the rest of your mons? There they are. Okay, this team looks slightly competent. And I think he's going to lead with the Garbardor or the Camerupt. So I can just lead with Seismitoad. And I can get my rocks up. But if he decides to lead with Cacturn, that might propose a problem for me. He does not lead with Cacturn, he decides to lead with Lantern, which I'm fine with because Lantern can't do a thing to me, so I'm just going to get up my rocks for free. Because he literally can't touch me. Unless he has HP Grass and he's like offensive. But somehow, I doubt that. Goes out into his Cacturn, which is kinda spooky. But I think I can take care of it with Garbardor. Garbardor or Garbodor? I think it's Garbodor. Goes for the Swords Dance as expected. Let's go ahead and Drain Punch on his Sucker Punch. Get some of the health back, which should do a lot. Yeah. Okay, and he can't kill me with another Sucker Punch. So, actually I could just go for another Drain Punch no matter what. Actually, if he wants to go for Sucker Punch again, let's go for Toxic Spikes. No, let's just go for Spikes because he has a Garbodor of his own as he goes into it. I set up my Spikes. I don't know what this thing's going to want to do to me. He might just go ahead and start setting up his stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Archeops. Because I don't know what he's gonna want to go for. He might just start setting up hazards. Which if he wants to, I'm fine, because I have taunt. And if he wants to get up like one layer of spikes, I'm okay with that. He actually goes out into Mantine, which is also good for me, because if he wants to defog here, I can go ahead and taunt, because I'm pretty sure he's just going to defog. But if he goes for Scald, then good play on your part, sir. Good play on your part. He actually does try to go for the defog, which is cool for me, but I don't want to stay in here and take a Scald. So what I could do is go out into Heliolisk, which is immune to the Scald, and go for Volt Switch. As he goes back out into his Garbardor. Interestingly enough, let's go for a Volt Switch here. As that's going to do a lot, which means I could have killed it with a thing. And if you... oh god, excuse me. Not stop coughing. My throat is so dry, and I like just woke up, so that's why I'm coughing. If you want to go for anything, I'm okay with it, because I'll just go into... I'll just go in Archeops. And I could just... Goes for the Drain Punch. That's okay, I could just EQ and kill it. I could just EQ and kill it. I might want to go for the Acrobatics just in case he wants to go into the Mantine on this. Because he might be assuming me to just go for EQ, which, yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Aftermath, Rocky Helmet, and I'm going to take a lot of damage due to that, which is going to put me in defeatist range, which is unfortunate, but I still have like one hit off on this thing, and with some hazards up, I'm feeling pretty good about this battle. I feel as if you play NU, then you really have to I think the hazards are not so much as necessary, but they help a lot in lower tiers. Let's go for taunt. So if you want to just kill me, that's fine. But if you want to defog, I don't want you to do that. Okay. He's just gonna kill me there, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into jammies. And let's calc something. Let's go Heliolisk and Mantine. Let's throw Hyper Voice on here. Hyper Voice doesn't do anything while Thunderbolt kills, but do I want to go for a Thunderbolt knowing that he could just easily switch out into... Yeah, he's gonna have to switch out, isn't he? How much is it gonna do to a Camerupt? Hyper Voice does about 80% to a Camerupt. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice. Assuming that because he can't touch me, he's gonna have to switch out. He doesn't? Mirror Coat, Mantine. I like it. I can't kill it with another one, which is unfortunate. So, let's just... How many turns of taunt? Okay, so this would be his third turn of taunt, so he'd still be taunted after this turn, so we can just go a Hyper Voice again. As he goes for a Scald, and I have Dry Skin. Okay. Let's go for Hyper Voice again. Good play, sir. Good play. Good play indeed. Hyper Voice just takes you out. And, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Archeops comes in, and I don't outspeed this, unfortunately. So, but I could just go into Seismitoad, which is what I'm gonna do. Because he can get up his rocks here if he wants. He goes for knockoff. That's okay. Let's go ahead and Scald. He has 2 Pokemon on his team that could potentially be immune to water. He has 3 Pokemon that could be potentially immune to water. Just looking at that. He's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do that. Alright, I gotta go back into Garbodor. And if he wants a Swords Dance again, that's fine. I know Garbodor could take a Sucker Punch. Goes for Drain Punch, that's gonna do nothing. Because I'm a Garbodor. And, let's just Drain Punch. So if he wants to switch out, I'm gonna get a Drain Punch off, which is, I'm pretty sure it'll kill the Cacturn. And then I can get a good amount of health back. Yeah, it's gonna kill the Cacturn. And, boom, nice and health. Nice and health. So his best switch here is Camerupt, to which I can just go into Miss Magi's can take hits, and Seismitoad can take hits, and Seismitoad is the better thing to take hits. So that's what's gonna take some hits. I could get up his late game rocks, and where is... Whoa, sub, that's scary. Where's the Camerupt? What? Where's the Camerupt? Let's Scald. Let's Scald. Where's the Camerupt? That doesn't look good. Oh, he has HP Grass. Heliolisk Surf. Where's... I don't... Oh, man, that's so unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so seeing as he has 2 Pokemon that are immune to water, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I don't think the... I'm pretty sure that the Lantern would be Volt Absorb. Because there's no reason why you'd have 2 Pokemon immune... 3 Pokemon immune to water. I mean, understandably, he does have a Mega Camerupt, which is pretty weak to water, but there's no doubt in my mind that this thing is Volt Absorb. So, what we could do here is... What are you gonna do, though? Do you have HP... Fire? I have Miss Magius with Energy Ball. So that's a thing. That is undoubtedly a thing. So he goes for Volt Switch. No problem there at all. No problem there at all. So he goes on to his Archeops. I can set up a Willow on this thing. And then possibly do some things and then some stuff. And Acrobatics is gonna hurt, don't get me wrong, but my dog is barking and I don't know why. He is knockoff. Why? Because that is the most Gen 6 thing. Knockoff. Let's go into Virizion. Why would I go into Virizion? Why on earth would I go into Virizion? I thought that I still had sub on this thing, but this thing could just go for an Acrobatics. I'm gonna go into Garbodor now, because I think I just lost this battle actually to this knockoff Archeops, which is a tad unfortunate. He goes for Roost. I'm okay with it. Let's go for Gunk Shot. He probably has Earthquake, but that doesn't bother me too much. It should bother me too much, but I think I lost this game. Oh wow, I lived it. But I'll miss a Gunk Shot, and that's what's going to be the game. That is what's going to be the game. That is the most unfortunate of unfortunate things. You can call this a series of unfortunate Pokemon games. That's gonna be that. And now so he has Roost, Earthquake, Knockoff, and probably Acrobatics. Because I haven't seen an item, so assumably he's just Acrobatics with no item. Let's go into this. And maybe he's not running max speed, maybe he's Adamant, and I can outspeed. And go for a Thunderbolt? Yes, yes, Ed boy. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, no. Yeah, I just lost. Because he could just go for an Acrobatics here and kill me. Have I seen him go for Acrobatics yet? Knockoff, Roost, Earthquake, and I don't know his last move, which very well could be Acrobatics. But I think if I want any sort of shot at winning, we go for Swords Dance. No, because I don't outspeed. Let's go for Stone Edge. He doesn't have... Ooh, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. I think I won. I think I won because he doesn't have it. I think I won. And Virizion coming in this late in the game. Yeah, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh, there's a lot of stuff and people coming into my room right now, but it's okay because Virizion has it.
Virizion has it! Yo, that lantern's dead. Hey.
Yeah, there's some stuff going on right now. And
there's less stuff happening now.
Less stuff happening now.
Recording. Oh, crit!
There's the crit. Didn't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and win that game. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, rating, comment down below. And subscribe if you want to see more. And don't forget to answer the comment question of the day, which is, of course, what is your favorite Smogon tier to play in? But until
you.
Alright. And until next time, you guys, peace out.